Welcome! Today we're going to be doing a full solo playthrough of Adventure of D. Oh yeah! Now, more specifically what I'm going to be doing today is we're going to be doing a solo playthrough while adding on the environment cards to the game. So if you're just now joining us, I do have a video that I've already posted that has the standard way to play the game, but today what I'm going to be showing you is one of the ways to modify the setup and how the game is played. And that is through the environment cards right here. So I should mention to you, the environment cards, these are part of the upgrade edition of Adventure of D. So there's a base version and then there's a base with upgrade version. So you're going to need the upgraded version to play like this. So what it comes with is there's these 4 environment cards. I have randomly chosen which one we're going to be playing with, and this is personally my favorite one. It's called the Old Map. And what's neat about this one is, as you can already tell, the map looks very different. So instead of doing a 4x3 grid, you actually do a 6x2 grid. And what's neat is, normally you cannot move diagonally in the regular game, but for this one, it has a special one, and it's in red text to highlight it for you. It says right after a player plays a move card, so that's whenever I'm moving, I can spend 3 magic to move diagonally during that move. So spend 3 magic, and I can actually move diagonally instead of orthogonally. And obviously they're doing that because I have less options with this map. So that's really it. I mean, there's other ones. All of them are drastically different, how they modify the game. And this is just kind of one of the layers that you can add on to the game. So that being said, let's get to it. So just like the standard way of playing, I've already randomized all my locations. So I randomly shuffled them out. I flipped a coin to decide what side of the card to do because they're all double-sided. I randomly chose a Tower of Death, and today we're going to be doing the one that is the intelligence one. And for this Tower of Death, what I need to do is I need to have one stat be equal to or greater than 5 to enter the Tower of Death. So I need a hard focus on 1 today. And other than that, we've got the map, Tower of Death. I'm starting over here at the Castle of Light. To begin the game, I need to determine what my starting stat's going to be. So we do that by checking, and I'm going to start with a +1 strength. Very good. And let's see. So, yeah, why not? Okay. +1 strength. Here we go. Mark it with this guy. And just like we always do, I start with 4 magic. And now we're ready to play the game. So here we go. Step 1, turn 1, reveal new events. So we've got the Lake of Hope. Where's this guy at? And I really like this item. Tasty Tomato, because it's free. You get this item, and the item is Heal 1, Cycle 1. So that is fantastic. Oh, cool. And Lake of Hope is boop, over there, so I could actually get it from the get-go. Nice. And then we have Mountain of Mage. Where is the Mountain of Mage? Dun, 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 dun. Ah, here. Less easy to get to, which is unfortunate, because that's probably what I want to hard focus to get... to get more strength. And, oh, actually, I probably should draw 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is my starting hand. And let's see. And now we are good to go. So, let's see. What do I want to do? See, I could get that item, which is good. I also know that I want to hard focus and get the... Oh, man, get the strength up. And I kind of... Okay, and I got the Great Chasm here, so I can't move to that. Oh, I randomly chose the Merchant. The Merchant's actually pretty good. So the Merchant is his profit. Whenever I get magic from defeating a shadow, if I show a yellow card, I get 2 more. So that's actually really good. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get to this Mountain of Mage, because it's going to be pretty difficult to get stuff this game. So I'm going to go ahead and move to the Forest of Gloom. And where is... Oh, that's the blue one. See, I don't have enough for the blue one, though. So that's fine. But you know what? I'm going to play this. So I'm going to play this as my move card. Move to the Forest of Gloom. Danger value 2. It's a 3 versus the 2, so that means I don't have to fight this value 1 shadow, which is very good. I could do the action at the Forest of Gloom, but I'm going to choose not to. And actually now, I want to go to this Mountain of Mage. And what I'm going to do is, it's going to be pretty good. So I'm going to play this 4 as my move card. And again, as the environment card says, right after I play a move card, I can spend 3 to move diagonally. So I'm going to spend 3. So I'm going to have 1 magic. Boop. Move to the Mountain of Mage. And I'm going up against the 4. And honestly, I kind of hope I get the 4 because then I can use one of these cards to get a lot of magic. So, well, not going to happen. So that's a 5 versus the danger level of 2. Boop. There we go. And now let's go after this Goblin Warrior. So for the Goblin Warrior, it is a strength value test of 6. I'm going to play this 3. Matches the test type. So that means I'm going to get another one. So I get a heal. So that is good. And then I've got a 3 plus 1. So I've got a 4. I'm going up against a 6. I need to get a 2 or greater to beat him. And I got a 3. Fantastic. So what do? I win, and I get another strength. Huzzah! Okay, and that event is gone. And, okay. Oh, the Mountain of Mage, actually, if I discard... Let me get rid of this test card. See, Mountain of Mage, if I discard 2 less than or equal to 4. I can't go to the Great Chasm. I'm in not the best spot, honestly. See, I could try and get to the Village of Dawn, and that might be what I try to do to try and learn a skill. See, this would be good, this Mountain of Mage. See, now you can see where this game becomes tight, because with how it's modified, it's really hard for me to do things. And I don't have enough magic to move diagonally quickly, so let's just go to the Plane of Sorrow, and I'm going to try and rest in the Village of Dawn. So, do I want to spend 5? Yeah, let's see if we can spend the 5. So, I'll spend the 5 to move to the Plane of Sorrow. Nice. It's a 1 versus a 2, so I'm going to fight it. And I'm going to spend this 5 to attack this shadow. So that means I get 5 magic, but my merchant ability, I show a yellow, so I get 2 more. So I actually get 7 magic from that battle, and I am at full magic. Oh yeah. I think the merchant's going to be really good for this environment card. That actually probably is the best one I could have drawn. So let's see. I'm going to go here, move to the Village of Dawn, and I want to move to the Village of Dawn because when I rest here, I can get the most cards. Ah, man. Okay, a 1, which means I have to fight the shadow with worth 2, so I'm just going to spend 2 magic because I don't want to kill myself. Actually, do I want to kill myself? Because I could play the card. Oh, no, never mind, because this isn't even enough to take it out. So I have to spend 2. So, okay. Yeah, so he's done. I get no magic because I used magic to defeat him. And now I'm going to rest. So when I rest, I get 6. I get to draw up to 6 cards minus the danger level of my location. So I'm at a danger of 1. So let's go 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, and that's actually would help me get the blue. Unfortunate. I get some really powerful cards, though. And I get magic equal to my danger level of my location, so I get 1. And that is me resting. And now we do the end of the turn. So I should have 6 timer cards in here still. Let us check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. So I'm going to do my pacing. That guy goes there. Going to put the discard on the bottom of the main deck. Boop. Oh, don't fall, friend. And that is it. So now we start again. Let's draw some events. Here we go. Tower of Death. And it's a blue one. Oh, that might actually... see, if I was wanting to go for blue, he's actually not that hard to take out, huh? And I get the item, which the item... I'm going to read it upside down. Teleport any one player to a location adjacent to there. That's pretty good, because when you teleport, it doesn't take up a move, so I don't have to check for shadow. So maybe I'll go for that. We'll see. Next item, Lake of Hope. And, that means it's going to get rid of the Tasty Tomato, but that is fine, because I don't think I'm really going to get to that Tasty Tomato anytime soon. And what is this one? Oh, that's actually really good, the Lake of Hope. Because if I beat it, I'm I get the item, and the item, if I use the action at Swamp of Talus, I always read that as Tails, actually. Just realized that was Talus. If I use it at the Swamp of Talus, I get a agility. Nice. Choices. Okay, now the main phase. Now I get to move around and stuff. Do I want to try and get that agility at the Tower of Death? See, I could do that. I could teleport. If I beat this guy, I could use the card immediately to teleport to the Garden of Mushrooms, spend 3 magic to get to the Lake of Hope, defeat him, and then move to the Swamp of Talus. That might not actually be a bad plan. So let's, man, see, this kills me though, because I can use this to get agility right away, but because I've got limited movement, I don't want to go over here and then, like, not get these things. So actually, you know what? Let's do this Tower of Death. This is not a move that I would commonly do. So I'm going to spend 1 move card, and since it's a value of 4, I know I'm most likely going to fight him. So it's a 1. Yep, I'm going to fight it, but I'm just going to use magic to defeat this Power of 1 shadow that I have encountered here. And now I'm going to go up against the 8 for the test. And I'm going to go ahead and let us use the yellow 5. So going up against the value of an 8, I don't have any agility, so I don't get to modify it. And now we are hoping for a 3 or greater. Oh, you're killing me. Ooh, this is actually a pretty bad way to lose. So, yikes. Okay, so I didn't beat him because I only had 7. Uh-oh. And when I lose 1 card. I get to choose what card I want to lose, and I have to spend a magic if I have it. So that is unfortunate. So you know what? Let's spend this, or I'm going to lose this one, spend a magic, and I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to try to fight him again. So this might be what destroys my game, my stubbornness. So, okay, got a 5, going up against a test of an 8. I have nothing in agility to modify it. So now I need a 3 or greater. Oh, thank you. Whew, okay, it paid off. Okay, so that's a 9. So I end up winning this test. So I've defeated the gargoyle, and what do I get? I get an agility plus 1. Okay, so that's an agility plus 1, and I get the item that's on the gargoyle. And boop. And what the item is, it's a blue scroll, and it says teleport anyone player to a location adjacent to their location. And actually, you know what? My initial game plan was to teleport to Garden of Mushrooms to then diagonally go to Lake of Hope, but because I only have 1 card, I know I've got to rest now. So I'm actually going to use this blue scroll to teleport to the Village of Dawn, so that way I have more cards to work with on my next turn. And this is, yeah, it goes here. So now that we're here, let's rest in the Village of Dawn again. So what do? I get to draw up to 6 minus the danger level, which is 1. So I get to draw up to 5 cards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. I love the zeros. And the reason I like the zeros is because whenever I spend them as a move card, if I encounter a shadow at that location, it becomes a shadow of 0, and it is not a shadow because it dies immediately because it has no health. So, okay, I get magic equal to my location's danger level, so I get 1. And now I go to the end of turn phase, so I do my pacing. So put that card there. I should have 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just making sure I didn't forget it the first time. Put the discard on the bottom. On the bottom. Boop, of the main deck. And now we're ready to draw some events. Here we go. Mountain of Mage. Where's this guy at? Diagonal up here. Oh, okay. Maybe I go diagonally to get to the Mountain of Mage. That might actually not be bad. Next one. Swamp of Talus. Ooh, actually. Because I can... Ooh, this might actually be even better. Because with the Swamp of Talus, I can move here, try and beat this one. Move here, take this, come back to here. Get tons of agility. Yeah, let's do that. The only downside is when I do the Swamp of Talus, I lose this Mountain of Mage, which might not be so bad. And what would it have been? Teleport any one player to the Plane of Sorrow, which is there, so that's okay. Okay, great. Not a bad result. Let's play. And from the get-go, I'm going to use my 0 guy to move to the Swamp of Talus. Let's check. So it's a 1, which is less than a 2. So I fight a shadow with 0 health, which means it is dead immediately. Good job. Okay, so now let's try and save the girl. So I'm going to go play this 5 as my test card. I'm going to go against a agility test of 9. Since I've matched the colors, I get a heal 1. Fantastic. And now I have a 5 plus a 1 agility, so I have a 6. I need a 3 or greater to actually save the girl. Oh my gosh. Exactly. Fantastic. Okay, so I did that, so I get another agility. Mark this agility like so. And I get to cycle X amount of cards. I choose X. So, what do I want to cycle? Let's see, what is under here? I gotta show blue cards there. And what is underneath here? That is, oh, that lets me cycle as well. I don't know if I want to cycle anything, because I almost like what I have. Okay, let's see. Tower of Death. What am I doing here? So I fight a shadow, I lose a card, and I have to show 2 cards less than or equal to 4. Okay. You know, I don't think I'm going to cycle anything. It's a powerful thing to do, but I don't see how this is going to help me right now. Oh, the only thing is, see, because this one underneath her is to give me red ones. No, I'm not going to cycle anything. Okay, so take my test card, I trash this location card, and now we are ready to go. So now I'm going to move to the Lake of Hope, and I'm going to use this 2. Yes, is that what I want to do? Yeah, because and the reason I was questioning myself is because I was looking for this one, Mountain of Mage, which is 2 intelligence cards. The yellow one's less than or equal to 4 together. I get another intelligence, but I'm not really banking on getting intelligence, so we're good there. So I'm going to spend the 2 to move to Lake of Hope. It's a 1 versus the 2, which means I have to fight it. And I have to fight a shadow with a value of a 2. And do I want to do that, or want to use my magic? I'm just going to go ahead and use my magic. That's fine. So I'm going to have 4 magic to defeat it. Or I'm going to go down to 4. So I defeat the shadow with a value of 2. And now I'm going to do the action here, which is I'm going up against the ice elemental. And I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to have to actually do pretty well to beat this. Just realized. It's an intelligence of a 9 is the test. I'm going to do a 5 as my test card. I get a heal 1 because the colors match. And then after this, I've got a 5. I don't have any intelligence over here, so I don't get to add to my base value. So to go up against a 9, I need a 4 or greater to actually defeat him. Oh my gosh. We are getting lucky. You know, this isn't a dice chucking game, but you kind of get that feel, at least me, for like randomly drawing cards to like fight things, and it's kind of like that, it's like that gamble that you're playing, so I really enjoy that. So, okay. So I defeated him, I win, I get the item, which means if I use the item at Swamp of Talus, I get another agility. Fantastic. Boop. And let's see. So, and at Lake of Hope, the base action, I could use Serenity, which any one player gets a magic and cycles 1. You know, that might not be too bad. Let's do that. I'm going to get a magic, so I'm going to get a 4 is going to go to a 5. If I can get this. There we go. And I cycle 1. And I think I'm going to cycle this 3. That means I discard 1. I grab another 1. Nice. And now I'm going to move to the Swamp of Talus because I want to do this action here. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? This is actually pretty cool. I'm going to spend this 3 to move. Let's hope I don't fight it. If I do, I'll use my magic. But the reason I'm using this instead of my 2s is because if I show 3 agility here as the base action, I get, or I have strength, I get another strength. So that might pay off on the next turn. So let's see. Danger level of 2. Nice. A 3, so I don't have to fight it. Wow, that's going pretty well. Okay, and now that I'm at the Swamp of Talus, I'm going to use this action, which is the Emerald. It's an item. So at the Swamp of Talus, I gain an Agility. Very good. And I lose this item. So I have sacrificed the Emerald into the swamp. And, see, this is where I've got a decision to make. Because I kind of, if I rest here, I only get to draw 2 more cards. But I kind of, oh, dang, I'm really bad at this. I just remembered. Since I did the Lake of Hope, that was the last. I'm really bad at remembering this thing. If you have no events on the playing area on the map, when you immediately resolve that event, I was supposed to draw another one. So that would have changed the order. I did this on the first playthrough too, but sorry about that. This is I always forget to do this step. So okay, the event I would have drawn is the Old Village of Dew. So I don't know if that would have influenced my decision making. If I win that, I get an item, which is each other player gives you 1 magic if possible. There's no player, so it's just me. Then I get a magic equal to check 1. So that's fine. I wouldn't have gone after that one. Although it probably would have been a different card, but that's okay. Okay, so the thought is I can rest at the Swamp of Talus. If I rest here, I'm only going to get to draw 2 cards, but I'm kind of hoping one of them is a pink one that lets me get another strength immediately. Or I can move to the Village of Dawn to get another card and learn some skills. But these pink ones are hard to come by. I'm just going to rest here. Let's see how this works. So, okay. So for the rest, I get to draw 6 minus the danger level, which is 2. So I get to draw up to 4. 1, 2, 3. Did not work out. 4. The gamble did not pay off. I get magic equal to the danger level, so I go up to 7. And now we hit the end of the turn phase, so I do my pacing. I lose a timer card. I put the discard on the bottom of the deck, and we live to see another day. All right, let's draw some events. Okay, Forest of Gloom. Where's that? Oh, all the way over here. Okay. Ooh, but this one has an effect. It says, right after a player plays a neutralize a move card, that player spends a magic or loses a card. Yikes. Well, good thing is I have no neutral cards. So, and it's gone anyway, so. Garden of Mushrooms. Oh, fantastic, actually. So I'm going to play that there. It's a blue, so that means this Forest of Gloom goes away. And Garden of Mushrooms is a giant killer bat. I can test it for agility against 7, and if I beat it, I get another agility. I think I'm actually going to do that. Okay, so that's my 2 events. Now it's my turn. And let's go against this bat. So let's do, spend 1 as the movement. So I'm going to go up against the bat, or move to the bat. Got to check for my location. Oh, it's a 5 versus a 3. So that means this card is not being fought against. And now I'm going to test against the giant killer bat. So it's agility of 7. I'm going to play this 3. And when I play this 3, because the colors don't match, I don't get a heal. But because it's an agility test, I add the 3 agility that I have. So it's actually 6 is going to be my base value against the bat. And now I check 1. And if it is a 1 or greater, I defeat the bat. And it's a 4. Oh yeah. Very good. Nice. This is really cool. Doing pretty well. I lose almost every game I play of this. Just a heads up. So this is actually quite fantastic. Okay. So I get an agility and I teleport to check 1. So I check 1 and I'm going to go to the Woods of Mana is where I'm going to teleport to. And where is that? Oh, right next to me. Oh, that actually works out good because I can do this fairy desk challenge. That's pretty cool. Oh, well, how about that? I don't know if I want to do that. We'll think. Okay, and then I trash this card. Okay, so that worked out well. How many? I got time to keep moving around. See, the nice thing about this Tower of Death, I'm probably going to want to be at Village of Dawn before I want to go at it. Because it's only got a rest value of 1. And So this is going to give me magic, which I don't really need. I could diagonally travel to the Castle of Light and make stuff happen. Let's do that. I'm going to diagonally travel, which is like here and here, to the Castle of Light, going against a test of a 0. It's a 4. Fantastic. And now I'm going to rest at the Castle of Light. So I get to draw up to 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got the 3. Nice. 6. When I say I got the 3, I got the 3 pink ones, which means I can do the strength. Yeah, you know what's interesting in this game? There's different towers of deaths, and I tend to do better on the Tower of Deaths where I have to add up all my attributes to equal 6 or greater instead of having to focus on one, because I just kind of like grabbing everything that's near me. I don't know why. That's just kind of how I've been when I've played this. So anyways, I don't get any magic because the danger value is 0, and now we do pacing. So take that one off. I've got 2 more cards here. I do have 6 timer cards, which is the medium difficulty. Put the discard on the bottom, and we live to see another day. Okay, let's do some events. Village Dawn. Where is that at? Here we go. Oh, that'll get me... Oh, wait, no. If I beat him, I have to then take this to the Mountain of Mage to get another strength, which would be here. That's okay. I'm going to just try and get this last blue one, I think. Next event, Forest of Gloom. Ah, fantastic. And there is the blue one I need. It's a white event, so I'm going to get rid of this white event. And now we can play. Well, that makes an easy decision for me. So I'm going to go at this Forest of Gloom. So... Oh, and you know what? Wow, this might work out really good. Let's check this out. Get ready for some cool moves. So I'm going to play 3 as my movement card. Going to move here. Check against this. It's a 2, which is equal to the value, so that means I have to fight the shadow of 3. I'm just going to use my magic, so it's going to make me go to a 4. This guy goes here. I'm going to do the action, and I'm going to go against the Forest of Gloom. I'm going to go into this pink slime, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play this 5, which is agility, which normally I would try and play one of my pink ones so I can heal and get another card. But what's cool is, because it's a 5, I'm going up against a strength one. I add my strength stat, so it's a 7, so I already know I'm going to win. Nope, and there's a 5. I destroy the pink slime. So I get an agility +1. So that goes to 5. Nice. And I have the base value to enter the Tower of Death now, which is cool. And then I show a pink or I lose a card. And I'm going to... I have a pink, so I'm good, so I don't lose anything. Then I trash this card. And actually now, see, the way the Tower of Death works in this one, okay, well, I'll attack a shadow. So I got to have greater than or equal to 5 to enter. I fight a shadow. I lose a card randomly. And then at the very end, I have to show 2 power cards with total power less than or equal to 4 to beat Elzuf. So I actually don't really need to get these stats up to like fight a lot of things. So really, I'm just going to try to make my way to the Village of Dawn and see if I can rest, get some good cards, and go at Elzuf. So, let's go to the Plane of Sorrow. Oh yeah, this is my test card. Travel to the Plane of Sorrow, and I'm going to travel using this 4. Because my thought is if I have to fight it, I'll use this 5 and get a ton of magic. Boom, don't have to fight it. That was a waste of a card. Okay, and now I'm going to travel to the Village of Dawn, and now I'm going to spend less. I'm going to spend this guy right here, which is the 2, which is my move card. Going up against the 2. Ah, now I got to fight this one. That's fine, actually, because... You know what? I could save this 5 to fight the shadow there, so... I'm going to spend this 2 to attack him, which means I'm going to get 2 magic. And that puts me at a 6. And I can't use my ability Profit. I can't gain more magic because I don't have any yellow cards. And I'm going to choose to rest at the Village of Dawn. So when I rest... Oh, no. The danger value is 2, so I'm going to get less. Dang. That's okay. I've got a couple timer cards to play with, so I can cycle through stuff. Okay, so I'm going to rest here. I'm going to get 6 minus 2. I get dropped to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's a lot of cards. I get 2 magic because the danger level. And now we do end of turn stuff. So I pace. I have 1 timer card left, but the way this works is I actually have 2 more turns. I have this turn and I have 1 more. Because I have to, if I draw and there's no timer cards, then I lose. So, discard on the bottom. And now we do events. Here we go. Oh, Village of Dawn. Dang. And do I want this one or do I want to cycle this out? Okay, it's a test of 8. Ooh. I do want to go against this because, oh, I actually love this card. So I get 2 magic when I beat it, but I also get this item, which is once per turn, right after you rest, you may cycle 2, which will be fantastic to filter out cards when I want to go to the Tower of Death. So there's that. Next location, Forest of Gloom. And I don't really care what it is because I'm just going to focus on the Tower of Death. So let's play. Yeah, I'm going to go against this carnivorous plant. I'm going to do a test of, here we go, 8. And the thing is, I'm just going to destroy it because I'm going to do this power card for the 4. I don't heal, but I add the 4 to my base value of 5 for the agility. So it's a 9. I already win. It's going to be a 5 again. Yeah, we just destroyed the plant. It is in pieces. So that happens. Carnivorous plant goes away. And I get 2 magic. I'm already at my max. And I get the item, boop, which lets me cycle 2 right after I rest. And really, other than that, I don't need to do anything. I just need to get to the Tower of Death. So I'm just going to rest and then try and get a good set of cards. Knowing that I'm going to have to fight 1 shadow on the Tower of Death. And at the very end to win, I need to have 2 cards add up to less than or equal to 4, which is pretty tough in my experience. So I probably just want to keep 1 high one and then the rest are low. But yeah, so we'll see. Ooh, actually, no, I've got a lot of magic too, so maybe I could use magic to kill things. Now let's see how it works. Okay, let's rest. So I get to draw up to 5. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I get to discard as many as I want to. Let's discard one of these higher ones. Yeah, we'll discard the 4. So I get to draw up to 5. 3, 4, 5, okay, okay. I can cycle because of my item. I may cycle 2. Not up to 2, I may cycle 2. So, yeah, let's cycle the 5 and the 4. And the thought is if I get low cards, I can use magic to defeat the shadow on the move if I have to fight one. And I can use magic to defeat the shadow on there. 1, nice. 2, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We might have it. This is exciting. Okay. Okay, so that is my rest. I get magic equal to the danger level. I'm already max. So let's do pacing. That's my last timer card, which means I am on my last turn of the game. And discard goes to the bottom. Let's do a couple of events. Let's hope we don't get a Tower of Death. And there's a Tower of Death. Fantastic. And actually, I'm going to get rid of this event, I can spend 2 magic. So I'm just going to do that because if that is on the Tower of Death when I visit, I have to resolve this before I can even go in. So we definitely don't want that. Okay. So, Plane of Sorrow, that is fine by me. And one more, Woods of Mana. Fantastic. Where's that? Okay, over here. That means the Forest of Gloom one goes away because they both have yellow powered type cards. And now, we're ready. So, I think what I'm going to do, actually... Yeah... This might actually win it for me. So I'm going to spend the 3 as a move. So we're going to go here. It's a 2 versus the 4 danger, which means I have to fight a 3. Now let me think, because I know I check 1, and that's a shadow I've got to fight. But the cards only go up to 6, so I can use the magic to defeat that shadow. So if I got rid of that... I get shocked 1, and I think I'm going to have enough to win, actually, so nice. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, you might see my second ever win here. And and I played this game quite a bit. So yeah, let's do it. I'm going to use this 3 to take out this guy. Boop. Oh yeah, fantastic. And that means I get 3 magic, so I cap out at 8. And now I'm going to enter the Tower of Death. And to enter the Tower of Death, room 1 magic barrier, I need to have one stat greater than or equal to 5, or my HP becomes 0. So my agility's at 5, so I dash through that magic barrier, and we go on to room number 2, which is the Guardian. So for the Guardian in room 2, I have to check 1, and the result is a shadow that attacks me. Oh my gosh. Woohoo, a 6. That is the highest value it could be. And thankfully, yeah, I think I won. I played it all out in my head. The 6 actually, wow, this is cool. I can either use cards to defeat it, which I don't have enough, or I can just spend my magic. So let's spend the magic. Boom. This worked out really well. So I defeat that, and that goes away. I don't get any magic because I used magic to defeat it. And then after that, room 3, shock 1, which means I randomly lose a card. And I don't think it matters what I lose. So I lose the 2. And then room 4, Elzuf, the Chaos Wizard. I have to show 2 power cards. So show 2 power cards with a total power of less than or equal to 4, which is 1 plus 1 is a 2. And to defeat Elzuf. If you can't, your HP becomes 0. And oh my gosh, y'all have seen my second win ever. Wow, this is kind of nuts. And especially because I struggle winning on the irregular map, the 4x3. I can't believe I actually won by the 6x2 grid, because this is definitely a tougher map because you have less options. Wow, I am very proud of myself. Well, that's it. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I've kind of doing like a little series of Adventure of D videos. It's going to be 3 total. So I've got the standard one, which was before this. And then right after this video, I'm going to be posting a glimpse of the first part of the 3-part solo campaign for the game. So which is pretty neat because it takes the layers I added on in this playthrough, and it takes the standard playthrough and it adds even more layers, and it's like the ultimate Adventure of D experience. So anyways, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, so long, farewell.